Okay, so you know, multiply the LCM by each of the term. There are three terms here, and the third term, that's 3 over x squared minus 1, is the same as x plus 1 x minus 1. You know that this one, sorry. So x plus 1 x minus 1, got this difference of 2 square. So you have to expand it and do your work. When you finish, I'm ready for you to revert back. You do so. All right. All over the LCM. All over the LCM. Everything you do, all over the LCM. So what do you have? X plus 1 x minus 1. Good. Now let's go. Cancellation time. All right. So the examiner said we shouldn't cancel with pen to destroy the work. So you know that this one, x plus 1, the numerator x plus 1, it cancels that. You know that. Remaining x minus 1. X minus 1 times 1 produces what? Same x minus 1. You get it? So you are finished. You are done with the first term. Second term, x minus 1, right, cancels x minus 1, leaving x plus 1 here. But watch, behind the x plus 1, behind the bracket, is subtraction. So that subtraction affects what is inside. So this one becomes what? Minus x, and this one becomes what? Minus 1. Then you multiply by the 2. So you get what? Minus 2x minus 2, because the 2 here is multiplying them after cancellation. After this one cancelling that, it's left with this. But this minus is affecting it. That's why I have minus x minus that, then times 2 to produce that. Have you gotten the picture? Very important at that stage. Else, in objective, the examiner will bring your answer for you to choose. Are you okay? Yeah, and you may think you are right. Let's go to the third term. Let's go to the third term. The third term. Let's go to the third. The third term. Good. This whole thing, s plus 1, s minus 1, cancels s plus 1, s minus 1. Do you agree? Because the whole thing is cancelled that. Remaining 3. And there's no subtraction here, so it will not affect it. So you get what? Plus 3. All over the LCM. So always all over the LCM. Don't forget. Unless it's an equation. It's an expression. Alright. Now let's simplify the top. X minus 2x will produce minus x. Do you agree? You are owing 2. And you have what? 1. Minus 1 minus 2 will give me minus 3. Do you believe this? I'm owing 1, I'm owing 2. So minus 3. Plus 3 is 0. So 0. There's no need for me to write. So remaining what? X minus that. Now at this stage, the final answer, I can revert the difference of 2 squared back to its original position. So I'll write x squared minus 1. This is the answer, which is option B. So option B is the correct answer. Alright, next question, factorize the expression. Go to factorize it, bring the common factor outside the bracket. Then move on. So you get what is common? Is there anything common? I can see difference of 2 squared. If I square this, it's a separate term. I've told you that one is identity, so you can square it at any time. So minus, then square, square, square. 3 is a square number, which can produce what? 3 squared, x squared, t squared, minus 1 squared. So this is one term. This whole thing, one term. Multiplication is one term. You get it? So now I can write what? 3xt plus 1, 3xt minus 1. That's all. You have the answer there? 3xt plus 1, 3xt minus 1. You have it there. 3st plus 1, 3st minus 1. Option D is the correct answer. You get it? It's so simple. So you have to identify whether it is quadratic expression, difference of 2 squared, or common expression. When you factorize, the issue will come out. Okay. Subtract half into bracket a minus b minus c from the sum of the two numbers, as you see there, the two terms. Subtract the one up there from the sum of this. So sum this one and subtract the one out there from it. How we get the picture? So from the sum, so we just rearrange as we did in the algebra. So let's see. So the sum of this is half into bracket a minus b plus c. I'm summing them. This is the sum symbol. Okay. They are separate terms. So half a plus b minus c. Okay. He said we should subtract this one from their sum. So we are subtracting. So minus a bigger bracket, because it's a twin term. This is what I call twin term. So you put a bigger bracket or put a bracket and separate it. Minus half, because it's also having a bracket. A minus B minus C. So we are subtracting this one from the sum of that. So let's sum them. What do we have? First of all, you can't sum them just like that. What do? You open the brackets before. Have you gotten it? That's maths. What you see, you do it justice to it. You don't oversee. You do justice. So this is half A, right? Half A minus half B plus half C. That is the first term. I'm done. I'm coming here to plus half A plus half B minus half what? Half C. You get it? Okay. All right. So let's expand this one too. Remember, this one is in the what? Bigger bracket. Minus. Sorry. So minus the bigger bracket. This is what? Half. What is that? Half A minus half B minus half C. This is what we have. Alright, so now let's simplify. We are doing simplification. This A, there's another A here. Can you see? So A plus A will give me 1. Do you believe that? Half A, half plus half is 1. So it is A, not 1A. You don't write it. You can choose not to write it. So let's look at the B. Minus B plus B will give me 0. Minus B is the same denominator. So minus half B plus B. The answer is 0. So we are done. So there's only 5 to write. Let's come to the C. Half C minus what? Minus half C produces also 0. So we are done with that. Now, let's open this bracket. Multiply by. So this negative is affecting everything inside. So we are continuing it from here. So we get minus half A. What do you have? Minus half A plus half B. This is so negative, so plus half C. A minus half A is half A. Do you agree? 1 minus this like 1. So 1 minus half is 1. Then add the variable to it. Simple. So you get what? Half A plus half B plus half C. Look at the way the answers are provided. The half has been factorized. Even if it's not done, it's common everywhere, so you can factorize outside. So you get half into bracket A plus B plus C. This becomes the final answer. You have it here. That's option A. A is the correct answer. You get it? So simple.